play at the Kohl Center on Sunday against Wisconsin. They beat the crap out of Wisconsin earlier this year in Ann Arbor. First of all, what is it like? I know it's not the same. Obviously, they're not going to have fans, but what is it like going to the Kohl Center?
Rough. I
Really?
mean, just rough. It's one of the things that I wish would have happened in my career, like to win at the Kohl Center would have been really fun. Because I think I pretty much won everywhere else. And I think that was the only place. And I mean, the fans, when they're there, the student section is just on top of you. And it's like a mini NBA arena. It has that kind of like shape and feel,
Totally.
but at the same time, they're still on top of you and it's very intimate. Like Ohio State is an NBA arena and it's just not, it's not that
You're
college.
further back. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
It's just
feel,
not, it
right.
doesn't have the same feel. Like Wisconsin, whoever designed that arena did it right. They knew exactly what they're doing. And yeah, those guys, that I never heard anything too crazy from the fans, although I didn't pay too much attention, but it was, I mean, the hardest place to play. And they just control everything. They're always in control when they're at home, at least during my time. And, you know, they played so slow back then. When I
They
played,
play
it was,
faster now, thank God.
yeah, thank God. I was just talking to somebody about that the other day. It was like 30 seconds of shot clock or just dribbling the shot clock. And then you got to play pick and roll defense for 5-10 seconds. Like
Can't imagine playing against them.
it was the most boring. I didn't sweat. It was the most boring thing in the world. Like sometimes you just lose focus and like that's what they took advantage of. Yeah,
Right, right. Like, let's go already. Let's go.
Honestly.
What was, give me the place where the fans were the most ruthless. Where was that place?
Michigan State was pretty ruthless. There's two stories. One was we played at Purdue. I think this was my freshman year. And there was like a hush in the crowd. It was like a kind of a dead ball. We were waiting. They were going to take it out. And I was guarding the inbounder and something wrong with the clock. So the refs are over by the scoreboard and dealing with that. And then there's like a lull in play. And there's just a real hush in the crowd. None of the student section was going crazy. And then I won't repeat what was said.
Okay.
Something was said about my high school girlfriend at the time. It was not great. And everybody just starts cracking up. Like the whole student section hears it and just starts cracking up. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm trying not to like react to it. And I'm like, this is insane. Like this.
Were you pissed or were you ready to laugh?
No, I wasn't pissed. I was just like, I can't believe that what just happened. But, you know, I'm from Indiana, Purdue people, you know, they know me.
Yeah.
The second one was at Michigan State, and those fans, that was like the time I think I got like the closest to the fans and like actually talked to some of the students, and they like had pictures of my girlfriend in like her Halloween outfit. And they're like, you know, like trying to shame me over it. And I'm like, I don't care, man. They're like, at the end of it, it was like a nice exchange. Like it was like funny and nice and like everything, nothing too harsh. But
that's when it's good. Like when it's in fun, like that's what college is kind of about, right? Like you don't get that when you're playing overseas. You're not having that back and forth. I mean, I've seen it with player fan. I've seen it with official and fan. I've had it. I mean, fans have gone at me hard, and what do? You kind of laugh it off, right?
Exactly. If you can take it, because you got to be able to take it, you know. Right. But I will say IU, I think, was the worst. I think there were some times where they were like the meanest, and I've heard other stories from other players and other teams, and yeah, they don't really mess around at IU.
They do not. All right.